guys, it's me, Leah, and today's video is going to be about secondary school advice. So I decided to do this video because it is nearly the end of the school year in England. We've only got like 3 to 2 months left of school, and finally it's the summer holidays and we get 6 weeks off, finally. And a lot of people are probably getting scared who are in year 6 and they're moving up to year 7, so that obviously means going up to secondary school. So this is why I've made this video, so I can tell you a little bit about what it's like moving up and kind of the good bits of moving up. So let's go. If you didn't know already, I'm in year 7. I moved up in September, and I must say it was a very nerve-wracking, scary thing to do, because obviously sometimes you don't move up with your best friends, and it is kind of a scary thing to do because you don't have anyone by your side, but it's still good at the same time, so you can make really nice new friends like I did. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my secondary school story, what's kind of gone, like the ups and downs about it. So the first thing I want to tell you is that I've been to 2. So the first school, obviously I started in September. I liked the first term we did. Then I started to go downhill and I started to get really stressed because they piled a lot of homework on us. They didn't really prepare us for it. They just piled it on. And the school didn't have a nice surrounding. It wasn't really done up nice. It was just kind of a dingy old, I don't really know how to explain it, but it wasn't nice at all. School was my first choice because we thought it was quite a nice school and it has had good sayings about it, but it started off really good and then it started to go really downhill when I went through, and we got me out of that school and we found a really nice school with my best friend, so it made it so much better, because at the other school I was at, I only went up with a couple of friends. They weren't really close to me, but we still went up together and we kind of helped each other through. But as I'm at another school, I feel more happier because I've got my best friend at my side and her brother, so that is fine. And this school's got a better atmosphere. It is so much happier. The teachers are better, a better learning experience. It's just so much better than the other school I went to. First piece of advice is, when you first ever start, just keep calm, because it's going to start feeling natural in a couple of weeks time when you're there. It might feel weird the first couple of days or a week you're there, but all I say is just stay calm, stay positive, and just enjoy your time there, because it is kind of, I would say it's a lot better than primary, because you feel more free and you get to do a lot more stuff that you couldn't or you wasn't allowed at primary school. So my second piece of advice is that you might feel stressed the first couple of weeks because of homework. I know homework is really boring, but in secondary school it is really important for you, because you would start to realise that in 4 years time, when you're in year 7, that you're going to be in year 11 and you're going to have your GCSEs. They are really important in your life because that is what's going to help you get a job, get really good, to just get you a really good job. And you will start to notice when you go through out year 7, you will have to revise a lot more for tests. For example, I've got an end of year test coming really soon, and I have to revise geography, maths, English, history, all them subjects, but I break it down a bit. So I have this planner thing, or you could just print out a homework sheet kind of thing on the internet, and you just write out your times, what you're available, and then just kind of separate it and then kind of revise every day, so you don't forget to revise and you do really good in your tests. Because as you know that I moved schools and I was quite behind, because the last school I was at, we didn't learn as much stuff as we did at that school I'm at now. So I revised and I got a lot better, and I did really good in my geography test and my history test. I passed them, so that is good. So all I say is just don't get stressed, just do like a timetable kind of thing and just separate it and just revise so you do really good in your tests. So my third piece of advice is about friends. So this happens a lot. You all say we're going to stay really close even though we're going to be at the same school in secondary. Well, that doesn't really work out for some people. So it's happened to my friends. They went to the same secondary school. They're still really good friends, but they just part and they don't talk as much as they used to in primary. And I just wanted to warn you with that, because you just find your own group of friends, and it's just really nice to find new friends and you're just not always clinged with the same person all the time. So it's just always nice to find some new friends. Fourth piece of advice is that you can kind of do at school, but kind of you have to do at home. So if you're ever worried and you feel like you need to get it out, and if you've kept it in for a long time is what I meant to say, make sure you tell your parents or someone at school, but more your parents, because you will start feeling more stressed and it's a horrible feeling, because I've had it. Because obviously the first secondary school I went to, I hated it and I was getting really stressed over it. So I told my parents, obviously, and they said, oh, we'll see what we can do. They moved me to another school to make me more happier, so I can learn better and not need to be stressed, because at the school I'm at now, I am not stressed one little bit. It makes me feel so happy because I don't need to worry about anything. They just handle it really good, but the other school didn't. So if you do want to move schools, make sure you tell your parents, because obviously you're only a year 7 and you've got 4 more years until you got your GCSEs. So if you don't like your first school, make sure you tell your parents so they can move you and have a better learning life. It's the end of today's video, and I just want to say one thing. I know the year 6s are doing their SATs right now, so I wish them really good luck. Stay positive and just do the best you can do. You never can do better than you can do. So I hope you do really well. Good luck. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you more confidence and you just feel more positive moving up. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and make sure you turn them post notifications on so you never miss a video we post. And remember about the hashtag #ChillGang. Make sure you subscribe and comment below to join the Chill Gang. So I'll see you next time. Bye!